Fed Chair Jay Powell is among the Fed heads speaking at events this week. Let's bring in trader Jared Levy. Jared, what are you watching in the market? And what about these Fed speakers?
You know, it's a big week. Obviously, everything focused on Friday's jobs data. You know, what's funny? I've been looking at everything, backing away for a second, stripping away the headlines and just looking at the data. And, you know, I see contraction. I see anemic growth in our economy. You know, as I predicted a few months ago, the US dollar continues to get weaker. And with that, you'd think commodities should be rallying, softs like cotton, sugar, you know, even natural gas and crude oil and soybeans. But none of those have caught a bit. And in fact, most of the stocks have had a really weak 2025. And that tells me there's, again, a problem on the demand side. So my eyes focused on the jobs market. And why? Because I think the Fed is late. I think the Fed, you know, whatever you want to call their reasoning, whatever it is, they are late to lower rates. And I am concerned that even though Americans are still paying our bills, we're still there, mortgage delinquencies are up, credit card delinquencies are up. And to me, that is a problem. Good news? Well, the markets have bounced back. We've recaptured the 200-day moving average in the S&P. A lot of technicals are looking a little bit better right now. But if that's going to carry through, to be frank with you, I think we need to see some weakness, I hate to say it, in the jobs data, which, by the way, I'm banking on a miss on Friday's number. I'm looking for 100 to 110,000 jobs added versus 130K. And I think that'll be bullish for the markets.
What are your thoughts about the stock market at this juncture, Jared? Are you bullish or bearish?
I'm right in the middle, Angie. It's really hard. You know, the way I've set my portfolios up, you know, I think I'm pretty defensive. I'm leaning into big finance. I'm leaning into AI, but again, very specific names. And I'm also keeping a lot of my powder dry. So bullish-ish, I think, from here. This is where I'm leaning. Just continuing to maintain my caution. But again, obviously in the markets, still invested, just not as aggressive, you know, as I was, you know, late last year, if you will.
Well, we thank you very much, Ish.
Thanks, Angie.